What movie did you think you were watching?
Fucking Justice League.
I know, but like you had it all wrong with the fucking cubes and shit. You thought Steppenwolf and Wonder Woman were brother and sister.
No,
right?
I just thought that fucking woman that he was talking to was his mom or something. He kept on saying mother. I didn't hear cube.
Even later, though, everyone was saying Mother Cube.
I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Okay, that's on you. Alright, well, take one. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Carpool Movie Reviews, and for today we are going to be reviewing Justice League. This one was... I have a lot of feelings about this one. Some good, some bad.
I have all bad feelings.
All bad?
I don't know what I have to be honest.
I have all bad
I don't know if I
feelings.
liked it or disliked it. I'm still
It's like, overall as a movie, I think it was poor, but
very poor.
But for a DC movie, though,
for a DC movie,
it was redeemable.
it was redeemable.
Yes. But for me, I would say it's too little too late for DC. You know, like, they fucked up so many times already. I don't want to see any more DC shit. Like, I understand they have Superman, they have Batman, they have all these cool characters. But, I mean...
I think they should stick to their TV shows.
Yeah, exactly.
They do TV shows very well with Arrow, Flash.
Yeah, I like the
Legends
Flash
of
from the
Tomorrow.
TV show a lot better than the Flash from the movie.
Yeah, they should stick to. They have TV shows with Avengers. I mean, not
Justice League?
Marvel.
Oh.
They have Marvel beat. Really, all Marvel has is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what,
They have all the Netflix shows.
oh yeah, but I'm saying they're better than. They're not as good as like Arrow and Flash and Legends of Tomorrow.
Well, you see, you're just thinking of quantity over quality there. But that's a different video, or that's a different.
But I'm
let's talk
saying
for a different
they
video.
should stick to their TV shows.
They should definitely stick to their TV shows and put all their money into that because
Yeah.
I think they can build a very interesting
And what they
universe
should have
there.
done, what they should have done was bring over some aspects from the TV shows into this movie.
And some of the
'Cause it just would've-
actors, Barry Allen.
Yeah, it just would have fit more perfectly. It would be more natural. It just would have translated to a better movie.
Yeah, I didn't like the super socially awkward
Barry Allen.
Barry Allen.
He was a scrub.
Ezra Miller, the way he portrayed it, he was like a total outcast and he didn't understand people.
Yeah.
But he was kind of like
And in the show, it's nothing like that.
no,
They didn't
he's
portray
nothing
like crime skills.
He's
whatsoever.
surrounded by friends. He's surrounded by like a team that
Yeah.
he works with, and
And this one, he's just by himself in a fucking like a warehouse or what?
I don't
yeah.
know
So
what it
what
is.
doesn't make sense is I get it. He's fast, so he doesn't understand. Like he's talking about brunch or something,
Which fucking
And-
is a loosely
and
like,
he's
like
talking.
loose fucking.
Yeah, but he's talking about how people are like too slow for him.
Yeah.
Good shit for you. You got struck by lightning like a year ago. Like you still had your whole fucking life to know what brunch was.
Yeah, for real.
Like he had those powers for like clearly not very long because he didn't do jack shit with them except for fall over his own feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it made no sense. He was fucking a normal guy for years, and he acts like.
And then
he's
once
a
he got
fucking
struck by
fish out of
lightning, he's
water.
like, "Oh my god, I don't know where the fuck this place is. Like, where am I?
Yeah,
What happened to my friends?"
like he didn't have a childhood. Like he didn't have anything.
Like he was straight Rook, but he had his full suit, which made no sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, somehow
what the
he
fuck
built his suit out of like
Fucking, like,
How did
Yeah.
he get that?
I
What I
shit.
thought coming in was that Batman was going to give him his
Give
suit.
him his suit.
Yeah.
I thought that, and then he just showed
I
up.
thought it was
one
gonna be
day-
some like Iron Man, Tony
Yeah,
Stark,
exactly.
Spider-Man like
Yeah.
shit.
And then he
Like,
just showed up with his suit, and I was like,
like
"What
you
the
running
fuck
around
did
in
you-"
that leather shit.
Yeah,
Here's this.
he was all like,
fucking-
one
Where
of
did
his
you get
clothes.
that from?
One of his clothes was all like, I never found it, but I just kind of push people and run away. I was like, you got like a fucking what, like a fucking $1 million suit?
Yeah.
You use it to fucking push people, like. You've
Fuck.
never
Yeah.
fought before.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how long he's been fighting crime, but he wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It
No.
seems like it's a very like. What's weird is that we see it like an established and like veteran Batman.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of see like, from my sense, like an established and veteran Aquaman. Although we did not know. We do not get into his
No
backstory,
backstory.
at all.
Really, no.
It just seemed like he was fucking, like he knew what he was doing.
Everything with Aquaman was like exposition soup, basically.
Yeah.
You see like somebody else from Atlantis, and they just start spilling out all this information about him in like a 30-second span. And you're just like, oh shit, okay, that's his whole backstory. This is where he comes from. This is what he is.
Yeah, this is it. That's all we get.
Like that's the only reason your character was in the movie, to say this.
Yeah,
But,
and he's like a pretty like Jason Momoa, whatever his name is,
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yeah, Momoa.
Momoa. I got that. He's like a very, I forget what movie he's in the show Frontier on Netflix.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Cal
and he's like a
Drogo.
very
Season one?
like,
He's season one.
yeah, he's a very like, I don't know, like,
He's
heavy,
a big personality.
like energetic. And in this movie, he cracked a few jokes and tried to act more cooler than he should be. I get that they're trying to bring Aquaman back into like, you think of Aquaman, you think of like a guy who talks to fish.
Yeah.
They nailed the cast. They nailed the casting of him because the dude's huge as fuck, but the dialogue was weak. There was basically no backstory besides whatever happens. Like in Atlantis, they get attacked or whatever, and then they kind of spill stuff, and then that's it. And then there's no backstory, and that's it.
Really?
Really did not like the lightning at all.
What do you mean, like the way that the lightning was?
The fact that it's just like he uses his powers and it's like a fucking electrical storm every time he uses it.
And then
It's
everything.
not like that in the show, is it?
It's not like that in the show. It's not
Like
like
he
that in
does
the
generate
comics.
lightning,
But
but
not
Yeah,
like, like
it
that.
trails him.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's like every time he moves, it's like fucking just.
Because that's part of the thing that differentiates between speedsters. Like Barry Allen has like his yellow lightning that's behind him. Somebody like the Reverse Flash has red lightning.
Yeah.
Somebody might have blue lightning. It's like their trademark. It's their signature. And it's like the fact that it was just like regular, just a fucking like lightning storm every time he moved that was uncontrollable made no sense to me.
Okay, yeah, because you were heavily invested
And
in the
he
show.
fucking ran so dumb.
He did run.
He
super
was
fast,
running,
He
right?
runs like tiptoe, like fucking.
No,
it's
he
hella
runs like-
weird.
He runs like he's jumping. Like he'll take
Yeah.
a step and he was like.
He's jumping like 5 inches to his next fucking run.
Like it looks dorky in the TV show, but at least it's fucking believable. And
Yeah.
he's just like, ah.
He's fucking
going,
going.
just
Ham on
hauling ass.
bruh. Hauling.
hauling ass.
Hauling.
For me, for this movie, it's tricky because I don't think it's trash. It's like memorable. I feel like
Not memorable.
I feel like it's somewhere in between memorable and unforgettable. Like it's
Really? So you think of it that high?
I don't.
what I mean is like I think this movie really at its core it had potential.
Mm-hmm.
They were really kind of handicapped by the runtime that Warner Brothers wanted them to do. They wanted them to make it a short movie, so because they knew Batman vs Superman was way too long and they wanted to keep people's attention. But I feel like because of how rushed it was, I didn't care about the characters. And on top of the Flash just really just irritating me, it would have been nice to know where he was at in his training to understand.
Yeah.
Like if this was 6 months after getting struck by lightning,
It's like,
or
okay.
like 2 years or 3 years, then it's like, okay, you should be at someplace else.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Yeah, we really.
It
don't.
could have been 6 months. It could have been a year.
Who really knows? Yeah.
So, you know, Cyborg was recent, but you don't know how recent. It
Yeah.
kind of seems like it was like a week ago.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
he's
was
still
about to
like-
say that.
he's still very,
He's
like, sad
super
about it.
fresh. Yeah,
He's
he's
super
like,
Because he's
fresh.
like, I wasn't like this yesterday. And it's
Yeah.
like,
I don't know how fresh.
how many days ago did this happen? And how's Batman already have that much intel?
I know.
yeah.
Because
And then-
he'd never been outside. He
Yeah.
was stuck in his room, and Batman has pictures of him looking like a fucking like robot. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like, where the fuck did you get that?
it makes no sense. I get it. Batman's a detective.
yeah, but,
But
like seriously,
not
How does,
that good.
how does he know to
They made-
detect that?
No, they made it seem like it happened like a week ago, and then he's like in his he hasn't left the fucking apartment or whatever, his house or whatever. And then yeah, like you said, Batman has fucking just a regular ass picture of him like walking through.
Yeah, it's like
walking
people
down the
still
street.
had. People at the dad's work were still condoling him about his
Yeah,
son,
like, damn,
about the
my
loss of
son,
his
bro.
son. So it's like it was that recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super weird. That's a good point actually, because
Would you?
it's a lot of bullshit that you can pull out from
What
that
are you
movie.
gonna? What are you gonna
I'm
give?
gonna give this one a memorable because I will remember this movie. It's like there are parts like
I applaud you.
it's
Wow. Jumping up there.
like I'm gonna be honest. It's like there were parts of it I enjoyed. There were parts that were fun. It had the potential, I think, to be a good movie, but they were just. I think this was the studio's fault here. The studio made all the decisions on who to cast. I think that was wrong. I think the studio made the decision on the runtime, and that was wrong. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a memorable. I'm assuming.
Zach?
The worst from you guys?
Trash. I didn't like it. It took me a lot of like sitting here talking about it. It's just like it's just another DC movie that's not good. And
Yeah.
usually DC movies are hella long. This movie could have been better if it was decently long, but it was pretty short. It was like hour 45.
It felt like it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, minus previews, minus credits. Movie started at 7:20 and we got out at 9:26.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Pretty short, but I give it a trash. You?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a trash. The more I sit here and talk about it with you guys, the more I
The more
realize
the
it's like
more I didn't
this
like it.
movie pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was kind of funny. Like it made me chuckle a couple times.
Yeah. It was
And
so
like
crazy.
some-
Superman
things-
was surprisingly the comic relief.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the Flash's role.
Right?
Yeah, Flash
But-
was just a dumbass.
Yeah. No, he was super stupid. He was super clumsy.
Makes no sense.
I mean, like for me, like I said, for DC, it's too late. You've already made too many shitty movies.
Mhm.
I'm not invested in this one enough to like. The reputation's out. Like they make shitty fucking comic book movies. I
Yeah.
don't want to go and see another shitty comic book movie.
Even the villain, he's just fucking there to
Yeah.
be there.
Was it Steppenwolf?
Seriously,
No one, I doubt. Alex knew him. I didn't know him. Ivan, did you? I don't
I
think.
didn't know him.
I guarantee about 95% of that audience in that movie theater did not know what the fuck Steppenwolf was.
He was just evil to be evil. But
So
Yeah,
so
but-
trash. What's yours?
Memorable.
I'm a memorable because
Fucking crazy. But
Yeah, right.
it's like I can't say that I didn't enjoy myself at times, and that's why.
well, I mean, yeah, I fucking had a laugh,
Yeah,
but
it
like
was some-
rewatchability. Is this movie good? What rating would I give it? Nah. It's
I wouldn't rewatch it.
I wouldn't rewatch it. I wouldn't recommend.
I would
someone
watch
to
a
go-
director's cut, but I
I
wouldn't
would watch
the
a
movie.
director's cut, but I wouldn't recommend my friends to go see this movie. I
Mm.
would not.
Yeah,
It was not good for me.
I would recommend to wait as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it comes out on DVD, maybe
Maybe.
maybe I could even get it on Redbox. I feel
Possibly.
like I'd get it on Redbox. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad.
So it's part
It's
of
bad
it. You
enough
can
for
just turn
trash.
it on and leave it on in the background.
Yeah,
I would do that,
Someone
yeah.
will get interested in it. Everyone else goes, "Like, this
Exactly.
movie is ass."
All right. Well, guess that wraps it up for this one. It's a bit long, but go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you saw the movie, I mean, you probably did because
Yeah.
a lot of people just want
It's
to go
a
and check it
pretty
out.
big, yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comment section, and catch us next week.